Alright, so from here, I came at a very early morning, so I'm really facing that sun. I was kind of hoping to have a view of Facebook, but that's not going to happen. Not from this point. You gotta actually take the road right next to Facebook. Alright, so that down there is Les Schwab. Okay. And you get a pretty good view of the whole city. It spreads out, of course, towards the outskirts. I didn't really notice this water before. I didn't see it on the map. But it's all nice and green, really. My car, yeah, I go down that road, and my car is in the library, so wherever that is. Seems kind of misty this morning, but yeah, I just kind of go by and get a nice downward look. Wow. The geese like the view. It's a little dizzying. Hey, geese. Hey guys. What? So yeah, you can watch the cars, as exciting as that may be. It's busy enough. I would ride my bicycle down this pretty steep road, and the golf course is a pretty good view. I really don't like that open area. It's like so fenced off. It's got a big fence around it. You can't go through it anywhere. Unless you pay, of course. What the heck? Huh. Goose is making a weird noise. That might be a Facebook building right there, but it's hard to say without actually... It seems a little too close, actually. I want to try to get to the Facebook. Alright, so this is a bit of a trail that leads even closer to an edge by the road. It's about a 30-car parking area over there, and then you got a little trail you can walk. It looks like on the map there's a trail that leads to the Facebook data center. I'm gonna see if I can locate it. I mean, it's easy just to walk to, unless they put a fence up somewhere. You don't exactly need a trail. Oh, there's a little bunny rabbit. That doesn't even look like a jackrabbit. That's like just a regular little baby bunny. Jackrabbits usually have big, longer ears. They just look bigger legs for the desert. All right, so this is more of the edge. It's pretty steep, dangerous looking. Look at people's trash below. How do they live like that? And that's on the other street, it's on the other side of the street from the golf course. So it's got quite an overlook. Just hang out and look at things, watch the geese take off from the ledge. Yeah. Not much to say about it, just interesting terrain. It's different, interesting terrain. You could probably throw a rock and hit a car from here. Well, I guess that's good enough. Yeah, the vegetation doesn't look like it does so good out here on top of this butte. They're trying to let things grow. This isn't a matter of lumberjacks coming through and tearing up the area. It just doesn't produce. Alright, so it looks like I can only see one snow-capped mountain off in the distance. Wow. I actually can't pick it up. That might be the one. No, actually it'd be, well, it's one. It must be significant. Alright, so there's little elements of a trail, and I'll ride through since I got thorn resistant tubes. But it's not a significant trail, but it's something. Whoops. Climbs up. I had one truck come as I was leaving. Alright, it's much more heavily forested around here. But very easy to get in between the trees. It must be the soil, alright? That's the hard, compact soil that's preventing the trees from establishing themselves. I'm thinking ideally maybe I could take the trail to the Facebook data center and then get on the road and just ride the hill back. That'd be kind of cool. Totally American. Just a brick sitting out here. This is a significant trail. I saw a rusty old can. So they're doing something out here, but there's not much evidence. They couldn't get far with whatever they're doing. Alright, I'm just gonna say that they have some kind of a stop sign. And I see a lot of construction going on up ahead, so it looks like they might be adding on to their Facebook data center as more people need that space. Okay, this is incredible. Look at this stuff. This is gonna be for the data center, no doubt. You can see from a distance a few stories. It looks like the same style of layout. I'm gonna see if I can try to walk around, but I remember probably like 10 years ago you could probably walk from here straight to the road. I don't believe the data center was up. They wouldn't have had all this private property marked off like they do now. So, oh, this is a lot of work. These people are making some real money here. Putting down the foundations. Some guy working on his thingamabobber. This is like a huge operation. No one else would be putting on an operation like this. If it, beyond Facebook. So this is most likely going to be Facebook. You just have to look at the plot and see who owns it. Ton of construction. They work fast too, man. They put up that data center. If you look at the Google Earth statistics, they put up that data center really fast, and this one's going up really fast too. You don't see this on the maps. Somebody doing some digging over there. I want to try to walk around this place and see if I can get around. I want to get to that road if possible. I took this little trail. Alright, so there's a slight trail that goes around, and there's glass on the trail. People have walked this way. Maybe this fence has been up for a long time. Maybe it's been up for a long time. This private property sign though, Looks kind of new. It probably, if it was up for 5 years, that sun would have beat it up and given it cracks. But there's in fact, you can see the barcode on it, the sticker barcode. It doesn't have any cracks. It's not discolored, in my opinion. And they come down and you can see the old barrier, the old boundary, and then they have one of these old things. I don't know what those things are on the end, these concrete deals. But you can see somebody lit a fire here at this old boundary site and maybe have camped. Oregon State Parks, TAC indicates location of poster, and it looks like it was posted in 1985 on this tree. I wonder how often FBI visits the Facebook data center. They're probably watching this progress. Alright, walking the whole fence line. Wait a second, let me just get a little... It's not that big of a deal. But, okay, I don't see... Oh, there's a lock. Okay, they don't want you driving onto this. But I was about to say that they built the fence all the way to the steep ridge, but I could walk around it with my bicycle. Look at that, I'm on the other side. You can see the construction off in the distance. The two cranes? Who requires 2 cranes? That's a Facebook data center that's demanding a fast build. What are these, traps or something? This is about to fall. So I'm gonna just have to... What the heck? So they're marking that. I'm gonna just follow this ridge now to see if the road is... Well, I have to look at the map first. I could... Yeah, look at that. There's a road down there. Maybe climb down and go to the ridge or go to the road. It's kind of steep though. It looks kind of dangerous. But what is all this water? Is that, I think it's sewage, but because it's got elements of sewage activity. Okay, because that looks like a sewage water churn. They're definitely churning the water over there. It's just a different shape for the sewer, geared towards desert life. So that would be more. There's no, I don't see the building that would indicate. What's making all that noise too? I suspect it might be this over here somewhere. I'm not sure. There is construction going on down below. Yeah, I could go through that forest. I'd have to go through the construction site. Yeah, that's very active. Busy getting stuff, busy hauling all kinds of dirt. I don't know. I'll cut this. So, there's all kinds of neat features around here. That's maybe for farming, that water? That's strange. There's definitely a lot of farming activity. People are hauling hay through town, hauling horses and cows, all kinds of stuff. And they're being creative hauling the hay. I saw one pickup truck looked a little dangerous, hauling a huge amount of hay. Oh yeah, there's that snowy peak. Maybe I could see it better. It's so white, I can't... There it is. Okay. That's very significant in the Cascade Range. Okay. I think I'll just look at my map. I think this farm area looks neat. What is that? I can't make out what that stuff is in their front yard. Nice big double-story house. 4-car garage if you park straight. Horse stable? Definitely. Yeah. I'm looking for livestock barns. I'm pretty sure they're going to be open air, but maybe not. Just amazed at how much work is going on over at this Facebook data center, this new data center. It's kind of exciting with the new technology coming in. They're getting ready for it. Trying to figure out how to get to the Facebook road. Alright, I think I'm in a very sketchy area. There's a home over that way. And there's a lot of fence to deal with, and I'm not, questions about where private property ends and begins. So some old timer, it's probably long dead, made a fence here and a gate. Actually, that's a permanent. This thing can't swing. It's got the impression of swinging. I don't know why they would put it there. Is there supposed to be a trail that goes down? You could walk down. Yeah, that's a bit of a trail right in there. A person could walk down to that highway if they wanted to. I don't know if I really want to though. I'd like to check out the Facebook headquarters. That looks like a landslide. An old landslide. This is a highway, and that's the sewage area. I could still make some forward progress near the Facebook and see how it looks if I can get to the road easy. Alright, so this is pretty concerning. I'm hearing like beeps from 5 different vehicles, and it's probably all Facebook. But there's supposed to be a landfill, and I'm trying to like get in between the Facebook and the landfill to try to get to the road, but I really am thinking that it probably is a fence. Oh yeah, there's a big tall fence there at the road to prevent me from even getting onto this piece of land, which to get off the land is going to be a challenge then. They probably did fence it on the road. They've got so much going on this Facebook property, but this is something else. But they got so much going on. It's crazy. I don't even know if I'm on private property. It kind of seems like I'm not, because I got a lot of no trespassing signs. But look at this. This is crazy. So on the other side of the electrical thingy, they got more construction going on. Temporary tent thing. They got that double-story building and so much. Concrete next to the concrete place. There's a road that follows the fence. I don't think I want to get on that road. I think I want to take this one, but oh man, where does this go? That gate guard was facing the wrong way. Alright, as seen on the map, there's a National Guard armory. Got a display tank, but I don't think I want to go there. So they can call the armory people. There's a lot of people out here. More than I expected. Alright, Tom McCall Road. In Houston, what is that? That's security. That's a security guy. They got a security gate. Can I get that? Jeez, check out the fence on this Facebook. That is a thick fence. That's more than a regular barbed wire fence. They didn't even bother putting barbed wire. You can't just cut through that. There's actually a security guard who walks the perimeter of the fence. Can you believe that? And he stood and watched me. He's back there now. He stood and watched me for a good minute as I was going by. Check out this fence. That's a thick one too. All kinds of security. Even the construction has their own fence. Serious fence for construction. No money. It's not too cheap, you know, to build that. Next to the Humane Society, you can hear the dogs. Posted no trespassing. Wow, I've never seen a no trespassing sign at the Humane Society before. They don't do that unless they're next to a Facebook data center. Laundry services. They don't have a no trespassing sign there, but they definitely increased the security enough. They made the Humane Society put up a no trespassing sign. Alright, we got a detour here, and I don't know if I need to do that detour, but it's definitely designed for Facebook. Oh man, they even say the detour is for pedestrians too. That sucks. They don't even want me walking. It looks like it's some kind of a circle thing. Facebook over there. So that's not too far off, I guess. I've never seen the tubes this large before. They went all out. And it's stuff with like dirt. They normally don't do it this large, but no expense is too great for Facebook, right? Alright, as I walked out to this, back to my car, I see there's a piece of paper on it. Take a look at this. Oh, look at that. The library. All right.
Hi.
Hey, yeah, your allegations are false. I have not spent the night. I haven't parked overnight in that spot.
Okay.
So
All
now, where's your evidence of that?
So we had a staff member observe that your car was here in the
Yeah,
morning.
yeah,
when they arrived
in the morning.
quite early.
Yeah, what's
like at 6 a.m.
That's a little early, but I'd say more like 7. But what's the problem?
So you're not permitted to use the library parking lot unless you're here for library business.
Where's the park? Is there? I see there's a park, but
so the park's parking spaces are down farther.
What do they got? Like 2 spots then, or something?
I believe they have.
You guys have this.
6.
You guys have this whole row. Back over.
This is our parking lot. Across the street, one is our parking lot, and the parking spaces that are at the end of the grassy area are also.
The whole is it the whole row?
Yes, the whole row.
All right, all the way up into the park, right?
It does
right at
not
the end.
include the spaces that are.
Where does it start and stop?
So it basically.
Where this fence is?
Basically, yes.
Okay, so if I were to park on the other side of the fence, then I wouldn't be on your library parking.
So you would need to check with the Parks and Rec district.
Well, no, you're the one who's making the allegations. I want to. You're going to be the one that's coming back out to harass me if I parked in the wrong spot.
So
it's up to me to find this out.
So in terms of, I do not know whether the Parks and Rec district allows people to park overnight.
I'm not parking overnight,
or even park in.
There's park hours. A lot of parks will have like sunset or sun up to sundown.
So I can offer you a solution, which is if you park on the street, then the matter is moot. Because the city has different
That's
rules.
for you. The matter is moot for you, but
So the city allows people to park in the same spot on the street for up to 72
Yeah,
hours.
I'm aware of that. But, I mean, I'd like to be off the street, actually.
Okay.
So, I mean, if I assume, that, it sounds like you're kind of in agreement if I assume that I park on the other side of the fence line extending that way out. If I'm on this row of parking, if I'm on the other side, behind the fence kind of in a way, you're not going to be coming out giving me these letters.
So I will not, what I'm trying to explain to you is I do not know what the Parks and Rec rules are, so I would recommend that you check on those.
Well, no, will you take the time to check on that if I'm parked over there tomorrow?
We do not enforce rules in the park.
Well, you came with this letter.
That's because you were parked on library property.
Okay. Well, I might be parked on library property. I might not be if I'm parked on the fence line on that row. I might be or might not be, and you're not sure if you're going to investigate that if you guys see me parked over there tomorrow.
If you are parked in the spaces that are for the park, we are not going to.
Yeah.
We do not enforce.
But you're not sure if that's park property or not.
I just informed you that past the fence is.
Okay, we'll agree on that then.
Okay.
We'll just agree on that and go with that. Okay. Well, you can have this back.
Okay.
So. Look at that. Had to take a picture of my car. That's good enough. All right.
You gonna throw that garbage away?
What do you think I'm gonna do with it? Eat it?
Well, it's just laying there.
So? What's the problem?
Garbage can right over there.
All right. What else do you got to say? This guy is just awful. It's like nobody comes out to this park, and there's a good reason for that. He's just staring at me. Keep staring. I think he knew I was recording. You guys targeting me about a couple of bags of garbage I have right here. Looks like they got somebody in handcuffs. Whoa, there he is. Something happened. And I'm going to be going downhill real fast here. Appearance of that security fence, you know it's a Facebook. National Guard, Armory, Humane Society, and Facebook. You can see them. I can't zoom in because I got my iPod. That's their building, and they're making more. Security guard just came driving by. I wonder if that one security guy on the fence called me in. Might have had intentions to put up a big fence all on this property, but then stop very short. Maybe just enough to dissuade people. I bet this says no trespassing. Both these signs. Yep. Oops. They got a gate shack over there for the Facebook. I don't see the guy. He's probably not expecting somebody like me. No trespassing. Primary entrance gate for Facebook, most likely. And these are all the companies. That rock industry, though, is... Well, no, they don't have any access anywhere, actually. They're also working so much that they're doing something to the road, too. Not sure where I'm at. It looks like a kind of a public road, but maybe it's not. They got these signs that say private property and stuff, but it's unclear if the road is private itself. Now, why did they do this? Why do they build up this wall like this with these rocks? It looks very new. It has some intention. Nothing to see. Hard to move across this land. There's so many jagged rocks that I'm tripping on and my bicycle is stumbling on. And I'm not even sure if this is the right way to go to get to the road. But it's nice and clear, at least. I wonder if it's a requirement for these electrical poles that no fences can be in the way. Because you could clearly see here that they tore that old fence down. Okay. Right at the line for these electrical poles. Oh, I see. This is a firing range. Okay. I was wondering what the heck is this set up for? It's those people over there, they're shooting when they feel like it. It doesn't look like it's used very often. I find this interesting. Probably another fire pit. Although there's no sign of burning. They did something. It was way back in the old days too, way back. This is well rusted, very thin. Surprised how thin this can is. A long time ago, the old wood. They had some kinds of machine. These are like oil cans or something, or maybe shooters shooting through this, shooting bullet holes through this. They're too lazy to build something like this rock structure. Yeah, you could see clearly there was, oh, maybe it was a fence of some kind, but I mean, there's a door. Hard to say. All right, so there may not be any camping allowed by the Facebook data center, but you can get away with it. All right, so I could see there's bicycle marks. There's a clear trail. I want to take a poop. I got a poo, but it looks like there's enough activity out here to make me concerned about privacy.